Well, hello, my sweet spirits, and welcome. Welcome to Invocation of Salem. I'm so happy you found us here in Salem, Massachusetts. Which city? And it's only fitting that we bring you some sort of spiritual guidance coming from this amazing town. My name is Melissa, and I'm going to be your reader, one of your many readers here, hopefully, on YouTube. And I'm so excited to do this for you guys. So let's just get right into what's going on. We've got a blue moon January 31st, and it is a blue blood lunar eclipse. And this is going to be major for us all. And Capricorn, from your solar chart, this is hitting you in your 8th house, and this is a house not to be taken lightly. This is the house of Pluto. So we've got all kinds of intense themes going on. We've got money, we've got power, we've got sex, we've got death, we've got transformations, we have got family heritage, things that run deep and long and have a history to them, you know, hidden things, secrets, taxes. It's tax season. So this could be, you know, these could be, any one of these could be themes for you, but you know, it's a major time to be letting go of some things, to start new things, pretty major things that will last for, I think, a lifetime, if we, you know, make pretty positive, powerful decisions for ourselves and in our lives. So let's see what the spirits and the universe has to say. I'm quite interested to know what's going to go on for Capricorn. I have a Capricorn Venus, so. And I am using the Alice Tarot, beautiful deck, by Alex Ukoloff and Karen Mahoney. I just love this deck. And it's been giving some pretty amazing messages, so let's see what they have to say for Capricorn. Universe, Great Spirit, Mercury, the powerful mind. Send me messages for Capricorn. Send me the messages for Capricorn for this blue moon. Send me the messages they need to hear. What does Capricorn need to hear? Okay. Alright, Capricorn, we start off with your position here. Let me see if I can get this to do a little focus for you. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I'm not surprised. You know, you guys are workers. You know, you put your all, everything you are into what you do. So we have the 10 of Wands here, and this is just being, I mean, look at this face, you know. Just so burdened, so overburdened, just, how much more can I do, you know? It's gotten to the point where this very capable person is starting to slip. You know, they're losing the hedgehogs from their basket here. So, Capricorn, have you taken on a little too much for yourself? You know, I mean, I know that you're capable, and I know that you're powerful. You know, and you've got your shit together. I mean, you are organized, you are business-minded, you are a straight shooter, you know. When you have your arrow set on something, Capricorn. But the universe is trying to tell you something here. Your knees are starting to buckle, Capricorn, you know. It's getting a little uncomfortable for you now. You're starting to slip. You may be starting to slip. Because you're taking on way too much. Look at this position here. He's just you know, it's throwing him back. His knees are buckling. He's like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. You know, he's shaking. He's losing stuff. He may be stressed out by time limits. He may be stressed out by, you know, deadlines. He's really rushing to get this stuff done. He's overwhelmed. So Capricorn, are you overwhelmed? Is the universe trying to tell you that you may be overwhelming yourself by taking on as much as you are? And you may not be able to help it right now. It may be work, money concerns, because, you know, Capricorn's pretty serious about their money, you know. They are pretty serious. They don't mess around. They want the best from their investments. They want the best from what they're doing, you know, what they're putting their investment in. Ooh, and you are working overtime, aren't you? You got a lot on your plate. So let's see what's holding Capricorn back. What's holding Capricorn back from achieving their goals, from getting the pot of gold at the right end of the rainbow. Show me what's holding them back. Okay. There we go. It's the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups, let me try to get it to focus for you. The King of Cups could traditionally be a person, it could traditionally be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this is a person that usually, traditionally, has their emotions in check. You know, they're able to coast in stormy waters. You know, they're able to just get there, you know, stabilize themselves to be able to handle most emotionally rough waters. Here in the Alice Tarot, I find it so interesting. We have this little king, you know, and in other readings I've done, this has popped up in a position where it was a person who was controlling things from the background. You know, they were barking orders and not knowing their place, you know, or just thinking they're way more important than they are. So was this a person in your way, Capricorn? Is it a person in your way that just is telling you how to do things properly? And you're just like, I've got this. I've got this. You know, I can do this. And this person's just, you know, you're trying to reach the end. I've got it. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost at my goal. And you just got a person you're with. Oh, you know, like on a mundane level, if you're going to the registry, you know, and you're like, oh, I'm going to renew my license. I got all my documents in check, you know. And this person says, yeah, about that. You forgot, you know, your this important piece of documentation. So, you know, you're gonna have to go home and go get it, and then come back another day. We're closing in about 10 minutes, so you know I gotta leave. And this person looks a little smug about delivering those the messages too. So is this something mundane that you're trying to achieve, and somebody is in your way, just little nitpicky things? Oh, you forgot this. It's not you doing things by the book. Yeah, we're going to do everything right by the book. It's just tiring, right, Capricorn? It's very tiring, isn't it? And I understand you're trying to do everything you can do, you know. And sometimes it just feels like energies are in our way. You know, and Capricorn is so detailed, and you do go over all the fine details, you know. And that can be very frustrating when you know that you're right and you're putting everything and you're all into into something specific, and somebody's just nitpicking. Oh, you forgot this. Oh, but you have to do this. Oh, this isn't right. Oh, this isn't right. Ooh. Let's see what's at the base of the matter for Capricorn. What's at the base of the matter here? What can we tell Capricorn? What's at the base of the matter? Capricorn, what's at the base of the matter? What can we tell Capricorn? The base of the matter. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Capricorn, we have a very toxic situation at the base of the matter here. I'm starting to believe that this person, this Knight of Cups, is a toxic person. Very toxic person. Something that you are bound to. And if it's not a person, it's a situation where you are very, very bound to this. You know, you are scrambling around and overburdened by whatever this codependence is. You know, this it could be anything like dependence to one thing or another, too much dependence. And it doesn't have to be, you know, drugs or alcohol, but that's a very common theme with the devil, you know. It could even be any addiction, sex addiction, you know, anything that you feel like controls you is you're bound to and is controlling you. You know, it's like I can't live my own life. I can't control my own life because I'm bound to this situation or this unhealthy contract or, you know, something like that. In your 8th house. Oh, Capricorn, this can bring up all kinds of past garbage. You know, don't do that to yourself if it's emotional. Because on the flip side, the King of Cups could traditionally represent, you know, in a position of it, you struggling with it. It could be you struggling to keep your emotions in check, you know. I'm really having a hard time. And usually you're all together, but you feel so bound and so controlled by something. Like you don't have any free will. You don't have any choice but to carry on this load, to carry on this burden. And your knees are just buckling under the pressure, Capricorn, you know. This is very uncomfortable for you. You're in a very uncomfortable, toxic situation at the base of the matter. You know, I feel for you. And especially with this blue moon being in your 8th house, this is again the Pluto Scorpionic house. This is no joke. This is some very deep stuff. And you may be dealing with some very subconscious internal past karmic stuff that you're bound to, Capricorn, you know. A reoccurring thing. Does it keep coming back into your life and controlling you just when you think you've overcome it? Wow, I need to know more about what this base of the matter is. So you could be with the King of Cups, if it's not a person, if it's you, the problem is that you're struggling to keep your emotions in check because this is just so tiring, you know, and scary for you. And it's just draining. It's controlling you. You just don't even have your own life, you know? Ooh. Tell me more. Tell me the influencing energies around this devil. I want to know. Flanking and tell me what type of energies coming in. Elaborate on this devil energy, please. What do we need to tell Capricorn about this devil energy? Wow, another major arcana of the Chariot. This is an interesting depiction of the Chariot. First of all, we have this interesting mosquito, right? Bloodsucker. Well, focus back in. Come on. I need to focus because this is the depiction on this is very interesting. Okay. Well, so there we go, Capricorn. First of all, you have the goat right there. There you are. Okay, that's something that says something to me. So there you are. And I feel like the circumstances around you are taking you in a place. See how they're still in a train and they're just going, and you see the background, you know, flying by. So the world is flying by around you. Things are moving fast around you. You're moving forward, but it's almost like you're being pulled. You're being taken. You're not, it's not, maybe not of your own free will, you know? Like, I have no choice. Again, I have no choice. I'm on this train. I'm being taken to this place, and there's nothing I can really do about it, you know? I just emotionally have to ride the storm, and that's very, very difficult for you right now because you're overburdened with the Ten of Wands. It's where your position is. And I feel like, you know, you're being watched, you know? Like someone's watching you. There's somebody that's almost like inspecting you. Analyzing you. You know? And I feel like you're just trying to sit back on this train and let it take you to the place, because, you know, if I have no choice, if I have to do this, or I have to go this way, or if I have to be overburdened by the situations because I'm on complete and utter lockdown with this devil energy, which is an illusion, by the way. You don't have to be locked down. You can make decisions, be it hard and stressful to move past these things. But in this, the energy is showing me that you feel as if you are on lockdown by this energy, by this circumstance that you're in. You're totally controlled, and you're on this ride, and you're like, okay, I have no choice. I'm moving forward with this. I've taken on all of this junk, or whatever you feel you need to take on. And you're just riding it out, you know, riding it out. I just have to ride it out. And the mosquito there, it's like, it's draining me, you know, it's sucking my blood, it's draining me. Oh, Capricorn, what are you going through right now? Charging forward, this looks to be like a very difficult situation, and it's challenging on your emotions, for sure. You know, because a Capricorn is, you know, a King of Pentacles, not a King of Cups. You know, they've got it. You know, they're poised. They're rational. You know, they don't necessarily think with their and move on their emotions. It's not an emotional thing for them. You know, but this is very emotional for you. It's hard. I can see that, Capricorn. And believe me, the universe sees it too, and it's, you know. Let's see. What else is flanking the devil? Give me another card on the energy surrounding the devil. Okay. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Okay. So your position is the Ten of Wands. You've already gone through the Five of Wands. You're taking on all the energies of all the wands. You've just taken on all of it in your journey. And the base, what's affecting this devil and the base of the matter was stage 5. The Five of Wands, which is the bickering, the competition, the going back and forth. You know, we've already gone over this. We've already determined this. We've already thought about this. I thought this was already set in stone. I thought we already talked about this issue. And just fighting and squabbling and back and forth, little details, and you know, Capricorn, you want things, you want the contract signed, you know, you want to know where you stand. You don't like this going back and forth crap, like, we're changing this up, but we already decided on this. Nah, we're changing it up again. Or competition, just people around you, just me, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And you're just like, you know, tied to it because you can't get out. You know, you feel like you can't get out. You're bound to it. I got to take it on, but I'm struggling. You've got the Five of Wands. You got people, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. you're just like, you know, okay, I'm doing it, I'm getting it, I'm doing it, and just being chained, I have no choice, and it's moving so fast, and, you know, we gotta move, we're moving, and I can't back down, I can't slow down, because I'm on this train, and I can't get off, I'm stuck, I'm chained, I'm stuck. And how hard is it to keep your emotions in check, Capricorn, throughout all this? I can only imagine. My goodness. You know, you are absolutely justified in feeling this way, Capricorn. If this isn't a person that's just me, if it's not this person, you know, me, I need this, I need that, me, you gotta do it this way, you gotta do it by the book, me. You're not doing it right. If it's not that, it's you just trying to keep yourself poised through it all. You know, you're a dignified sign, Capricorn. You're a very patient, dignified sign. So for you to be on the verge of losing your emotions, this is pretty heavy, especially with that devil in that 8th house. Where is Capricorn coming from? Past position. Where is Capricorn coming from? Where are they coming from? Capricorn. Show me the past energies that have led them to this. Show me the past energies that have led them to this. Show me the past energies that have led them to this. Where was Capricorn in the past? Okay. Ooh. Capricorn, are you going through some sort of legal decision here, legal battle? Oh my goodness. Ooh. This is powerful, you know. This isn't playing around, Capricorn. You know, I feel you. I realize how serious this is, okay? You're coming from justice. So what's led you to all of this is either some sort of lawsuit or some sort of legal transaction, contract. You know, you're in a legal space. You're in a legally binding situation. Or this is a karmic situation, where a karmic situation was triggered, which has brought you to this point. Now, believe me, I'm not trying to say, oh, Capricorn, you deserve bad karma at all. No, I'm not saying that at all. But you're in a situation where you may be forced to take on other people's karma, you know, or you're in a great learning process, Capricorn. Cosmic learning process. This is either a learning curve for your soul, or this is a literal legal situation, legally binding situation. It could be a business contract. It could be a legal lawsuit, civil lawsuit, you know, between you and another devil person, you know, that's bound you to a situation. Fighting and squabbling and 8th house inheritances, you know. Wow. Capricorn, you know, I feel you. This is heavy energy, and this is a Capricorn understands law and order and structure. You know, it's Saturn. So you guys know that. You guys have mastered that stuff. So when something comes along that is pretty serious in a legally binding way, you don't take it lightly at all, because you understand consequences and you understand the rule of law in a tangible sense here on this planet, in this lifetime. Wow. I'm really feeling this heavy energy for you. This isn't easy, Capricorn, you know. Let's see where you're going. Where is this going to bring, where this situation is going to bring our beautiful brothers and sisters, Capricorns? Where are they going to end up? Where is this taking them? What is the outcome message? Okay. Capricorn, please, please don't lose your mind, Capricorn. This is pretty heavy. And it just feels like you're just spinning out of control down this rabbit hole. I want you to know, okay? And this is what the universe wants to keep you informed of, okay? Things are going to be heavy. You're involved in a very heavy situation. Karmically, for your own soul, you're learning very valuable lessons, okay? And tangibly in this world, it's very, very, very confusing to you and scary. And you have the potential, if you lose your emotional grip, to fall down a rabbit hole, okay, Capricorn? The universe wants to tell you this. It wants to tell you that the situation you're in is very toxic for you. You know it, and you're feeling it. You're feeling the energies, It's almost like, I don't know if I can take anymore. I don't know if I can go on. And I'm starting to lose my emotional groundedness here. And going into the future, there's going to be more uncertainty about the future. Okay? This may not be resolved right away. And look, it's the moon, the eclipse. The eclipse energy is going to bring you very major changes. I want to know more about this moon. What is the moon trying to tell us? What is the moon trying to tell us? Please elaborate on this moon energy. What is the moon trying to tell us? The King of Coins. Well, this is you, Capricorn. This is you. And whatever the situation is, the universe is, telling you that you're going to be okay. This is you at your best, You're the businessman, you have your status, you have all the things you've worked for. Look at the light shining in. The light is coming back. And look at him just looking at that sandwich. He's about to eat that sandwich, and he's so happy with the sandwich he's made. Look at him. He's content. He's, yep, I'm okay. I'm okay with the sandwich. I made the sandwich with all the things I've earned. I've earned this sandwich. I made it myself. And I can't wait to dig in. Look at him. Yay, sandwich. And look at just the light beams shining in. And he's sort of, in a dark place, in a dark forest. But the light is shining right in, isn't it? There's light at the end of this tunnel. Capricorn. You're coming out of this with your integrity. Don't worry too much. I know it was getting pretty intense. The messages were getting pretty intense. And this is a very intense situation. I know that. But believe me, Capricorn, you're coming out the other side with your integrity. Everything that you are. This isn't going to break you. This isn't going to break you. And this isn't going to control you forever. And it's emotionally trying and scary. And you're on a path where you're being taken to this confusing. This is confusing and brand new for me, and I don't know if I like the feeling, I don't know if I'm comfortable with these changes. But believe me, Capricorn, the moon is saying to you, this eclipse is saying to you, blue moon eclipse, look at this, how awesome this is. It's saying to you, it's bringing you back to yourself. It's bringing you back to who you are, you know, instead of this, you know, I feel like in this situation, being in a position of holding you back or being a barrier for you, I feel like your emotions, you know, you're emotional, not like this. You know, not like this. The King of Coins, it's not emotional. He's got his, you know, peace. He's more focused on the tangible things of life, earning things, acquiring things. And he has total faith in himself, you know. He has total faith in his abilities. He knows what he's capable of. He knows what he can build. He's a builder. He builds things in this world. And whatever it is that you're trying to build will be built. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be confusing and scary as it is right now. But I almost feel like the Moon card in the future position is telling you timing. You know, it's like by the moon, by the eclipse. You know, you may have some sort of settlement, you know, you may have some sort of resolution to the issue. Wow, let's see what your spiritual messages are. Can I have a spiritual message, Capricorn, from the universe, Mercury? Spiritual message, please. Here we go. Journey. Yep, you're on a whole new journey. It's starting to wrap up, okay? It's with the Justice card in the past, you know. It's on its way. You're on your way. You know, you're starting to wrap this up. This is going to be wrapped up, and a new journey is going to begin. Let's see what say. Number two. It's really cool, Capricorn, you know. It's cool that you're gonna get out of this with yourself intact, for sure. Movement, relocation, and travel. Pack your bags. The journey card foretells upcoming travel or a shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat, or class, or even a work-related trip. Interesting. This card could also signal a move of residence or a job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plans should go off without a hitch. Still, be clear about your motivations and mindful logistics. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. Journey, right? You're on the train. You're going somewhere, right? I mean, the Chariot definitely indicates the movement. So maybe there is some sort of relocation or job relocation travel you have to do. Maybe you're moving. Maybe your business is moving. Either way, you're moving. You're moving forward. You're there. You know. You're on your way, Capricorn. And you're going to get out of this devil energy. You know, you're going to get out of it. Whatever you're going through now, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be you. You're going to be back to your stability. You're going to get your grounding and your stability back. And, you know, you're going to be on a